We're gonna one more deck. We're gonna mix 2 together. Okay, let's mix 3 together. I just like doing different stuff. I like mixing it up. I hate doing the same thing over and over and over. I hate stagnation. Stagnation is the worst. Alright, so we're going to have the Haunted House Tarot deck. And we're mixing it with the Stained Glass Tarot deck. We're going to do a collective reading. I'm Angellighttarot23, by the way, if you don't know me. I'm a clairvoyant medium. I also talk to the spirits. Where's my spirit talking? My eye is itching. My eye keeps doing the Tira Raw thing. I didn't even notice that it was doing that last night. I went back to look at my video I made last night before I started this video. And I was like, my eye was doing it last night too. So Raw is strong with me. It's doing it right now again. It just started itching. And there it goes again. You see it? There's some major things happening with the ancient ancestors right now. Turning on the spirit talker. Alright, so we mix those 2 together, the Haunted House and the Stained Glass, and we're adding a 3rd deck, the Gourmet Tarot. Fun. When I first started my channel, or not when I first started, but at the beginning of my career on YouTube, I had a picture of my eye with the Tear of Ra. I actually painted it in darker so you could see it better. That was my profile picture. Last time I had blonde hair, I did that. I guess I can't. Maybe it is the fact I changed my hair back to blonde that I'm seeing it more again. Maybe it just wasn't as noticeable when my hair was darker. My belly button also looks like the pyramid. You see? My belly button looks like that eye, and the way that I had my belly button pierced, and then had kids and stuff, now it kind of has a triangle-like shape to it. I can't stand up straight underneath this. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like in a certain lighting. Yeah, you can kind of tell. Pretty epic, pretty legendary. I'm not gonna lie. Let's talk about what's going on for the collective reading. Shit, I might break this deck up into 3. Like, hold on, I'm not done shuffling. The collective message is for everyone. And what challenges we're facing right now energetically, and what's going on with the universe and whatnot. What the hell? See that? And then something moved over there. One more good shuffle through. Get up there. That's what I got. Where the fuck did that card go? You vanished. What the hell? Swear to God, I got the card. Oh. It slipped in the drawer. Oh my God. Like it vacuumed into the fucking drawer, dude. Crazy. All right. There we go, that's on now. I had to push power on that. Freaking load.
Open.
Open? What's open? Alright, we have a lot of communication.
Stranger.
I say we're not strangers. We're all just friends. Some we just haven't met yet. Alright, we have 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's looking to make an investment. And that's what everybody's talking about. And we have 2 of Wands. A divine partnership. 8 of Cups. People walking away from illusions. Because they were confused about what was going on creatively. Because they weren't really making the connections. Like, if somebody paints a painting and they have a whole meaning behind what it is they painted, they're gonna have to explain that to somebody else for them to truly understand and see why they painted this painting, you know? So, that's what this is, right here. Somebody wasn't sure what somebody's expression was really all about, but then they got the clarity they needed about that. And they're like, wow, this is actually very inspiring and creative and epic. So they're walking away from people that were creating illusions about it. Kind of like negative Nancy people.
I'm alone here.
They're non-believers. I'm not even talking about they don't believe in God. They don't believe anybody can fucking do anything. Barely believe in themselves. We have divine messenger. Listen to the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. We have hug. Somebody feels like they want to give someone a hug. After they realize somebody's been poking at them and they've
Tell people my story.
Needing to be strong through essentially harassment. We have a King of Cups who's ruling with hearts, a Queen of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. A mess has been created that needs to be cleaned up. This Queen of Cups is saying we have an Empress. So this Queen of Cups is coming from a heart space like a mother has. And some people actually care about the fact that everybody is somebody's daughter or son. So you should treat all people with respect.
Shot.
We have Knight of Cups. Moving forward in a fulfilling way and taking action after sorting things out in their minds. There's a vision or a goal here of some devilish people that needs to be taken a look at, and somebody needs to do something about it. They are the people creating illusions, and it's because they would like their devilish visions and goals to come before greater goals and visions.
You see us.
We have your soul needs a blank space. Somebody's always tired of something. They're feeling like, yeah, sometimes you'll find yourself like just by yourself and feeling like you're tired of things. But what are the things that you're actually tired of? Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint that. Because without certain things, my things wouldn't be the same. So if you're really tired of the way things are and you're looking to get rid of something, whether that's something physical, a home, or people, you have to think about what life's really going to be like after you get rid of whatever it is. Could be a belief too. If you feel like you can live without it,
Ridicule.
go ahead. Get rid of it. We have thief. Someone is stealing or stole something. Money. Agree to disagree. Report is true.
Joyce.
Something to do with Africa. Somebody's 4 to 7 years old and needs love. And things are getting scary. We have Thoth. An ancient ancestor who uses writings and poetry and rhymes. He's
Buried.
In depictions of Thoth, he looks like a bird. Almost like a plague master. We have Four of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to control somebody. And they're using rules and restrictions and bondage and control to do so. And that's devilish at the end of the day. They make excuses to make it okay for them to do the
Church
things
bell
that
tolls.
they do. We have the Star. Knight of Wands. So taking creative action. And taking action, showing their true thoughts, feelings. Their passion is showing what they're truly passionate about. And we have Five of Swords. Somebody was betraying. And it's heavy within people's hearts and in their minds. The way it could have been had somebody not been so betraying. Someone wants to help when it comes to this, so find the healing. We need to get back on track with things. Certain people made poor decisions and we got off track, and the balance needs to be restored. So we're going hunting for the proper solutions, for the people who were treasonous, essentially, to the greater vision or goal, for God's kingdom. We have forward movement, the Chariots, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands. So somebody moving forward really stresses somebody out because they thought it was going to be more of a struggle to move forward. However, this person that's in this divine chariot of forward movement with mucho momentum, they have creative ways of getting the fuck away from these trappers. They cause heavy burdens and nobody likes that shit. They're playing with people's money. They're stealing money. They're dirty. We have the Hierophant. Those are spiritual leaders. God's calling in his people who are going to take care of the problem appropriately. They're all coming into union when it comes to this. Like, okay, God's tapped us all on the shoulder. What the fuck are we going to do? What does he want? We all know how to read the signs. However, it takes time to be sure. Because sometimes the universe can be sending me a sign. They can mean multiple things. I'm like, did they mean this? Did they mean that? Some people, these people that like creating illusions and love fucking drama, they'll be like, yeah, he meant that. And it'll be like the worst option he could have meant. And you're like, I really didn't want him to mean that. Like, come on, guy, really, you meant that? Alright, if that's what they're saying you meant, we're gonna go with it. And we'll see how happy the outcome is for everybody later. We have illusions. Yeah. That's the illusions of the moon, man. There's always illusions. God's trying to tell us how he really feels and what he really wants. But there's people that will step in the way and tell you you're wrong. You're reading God inappropriately, and he really means this and that. But then God will fucking bring a storm in as they say that. Like 2 minutes after they say that, it'll be like thunder rolling outside, and you're like, yeah, he didn't really mean that. If you're a real spiritualist and you really understand God and you really get God, you'll know. Somebody on that
I can't find my way.
We got planting seeds of growth. Sour Patch. Sour Sweet.
Myself.
Gone. Spiritual quest. Sometimes these people, you know, they come up, they ask some sour questions, they do some sour things, they act all sweet to win your heart over or buy time to get away. And it's like, what are you going to do with these people? They do it once or twice, you know, try to ask you for money or something, and, you know, pull one over on you. Once, twice, whatever. They continuously doing that, you gotta do something. It becomes annoying, too much annoying that it's like harassment. Harassment is the hardest thing to get the police to do anything about. We have Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. A Two of Cups. A Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles again. Another Three of Pentacles. On top of the Three of Pentacles I just pulled.
Francis.
Double confirmation here. Don't damage the growth. Gang watch. They got their focus on somebody with incest and odd beliefs. We got Russia. Shady offers. They don't know when to stop. Somebody don't know when to stop. They don't check their facts first, and this is why they sound like fucking idiots.
Cash.
In these games out here on the streets. We got aliens present. Look back in history. Like, that was so much shit balled into like one big like clusterfuck situation, it sounds like. We're talking about aliens. We're talking about history, growth, shady offers, Russia, incest. Like street gangs. So this is something a lot of people are talking about. There's so many different things to talk about when it comes to
surprise.
Whatever it is. It's the greatest vision or goal. Like, when we're all coming together as one and talking about future stuff, you gotta let go of old shady beliefs and stuff. Because we're trying to move forward and actually change for the better. We gotta actually change for the better. These people want us to come in and stop us. They're like, no! My world wouldn't be better! And you're like, listen, 5 million thousand kids' futures would be better if we do make this change. And they're like, but my puny little life.
You're very respectful.
Thanks. I told him I'm being nice.
There's 3 of us.
Ooh.
Alice. The ground.
The ground? Alright, we got making an investment of time, money, or energy. Dude, this was at the beginning of the last reading.
Over here.
Alright, and then divine partnerships. So, like, people you're partnered up with. Business partners, project partners, team players. Walking away from illusions. Somebody is just trying to control things. And they're creating a lot of freaking stress and anxiety. They're being resistant to changes. That's frustrating. Somebody's taking creative action because they're sick of the bullshit. They need balance restored. We have United Kingdoms. It watches from the dark. So, something that's following. Sees people being messy with their business. We have spiritual chakra activation. Give the universe time to manifest things appropriately for you. Practice release. Low light phase right now. So, the universe is moving into the energy to where a lot of people are gonna be feeling this. It's time to pull back. Type
Love.
energy and just Relax. Pull back your energy from certain things and give it to other things, because sometimes you get off balance when you're lacking certain things. A lot of us work too much and we don't allow ourselves enough time to get love in our lives, which is necessary. We have Archangel Metatron. Transformation happening. Even if you get love from your pet, you still need time at that house.
Obvious.
To spend time with them. We have Queen of Wands. Feeling heartbroken. Because of all the communication of somebody closing out a cycle.
The children play games.
And moving forward because they don't want to go round and round with them anymore. They're looking to better options for themselves. We got a Queen of Pentacles, who's also moving to calmer waters when it comes to closing out this cycle. Dude, I cannot believe these cards just came out like that. Back to back. The World card. The World card. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords right here. 3 decks. Look at that. Dang, well, this bitch is heartbroken because she's looking like a dumb bitch. We got Mercury fucking up communications. They're the type of people that take somebody's words and twist them. I call them the Twisted Tea motherfuckers. They make people mad. Fucking Karens. They're goddamn complaining. Somebody's feeling lovable. Player, what will they play? This is like a new important player coming into the situation, and it's like, okay, how are they going to play this? And they're watching to see how this goes. Some people aren't playing games. Some people are serious. We have ancient ancestors, Beset. Okay, goddess.
Between.
And Aries. So Beset is helping this Aries with a Cancer. Or helping this Aries and this Cancer realize that people are supposed to be growing together. And the situation at hand is bigger than them. They're looking like bullies and dumbasses because they're lacking. Like, there's a lot of smart people involved in a situation, and they're talking about, like, solutions that might work, and they have comments that are necessary, and these two idiots are the type that come in and say some very unnecessary stuff. There's no getting anywhere with them. Hello. We have a Queen of Cups who's very stressed out because somebody is showing their true feelings. They're taking action from the heart space. what they truly believe and feel. Yes. Confirmation that this truth comes from the heart. Knight of Cups.
I'm protecting you.
And Seven of Swords. There's a cleanup of a mess. It's just a collective reading. And we have the Emperor. This Emperor and some other feminine energies. Yeah. These people with the devilish plans, they're getting themselves caught up. See, they come around in that Sour Patch energy. You know, they'll say something and they're out of their ego. And then you're like, and they're like, oh, stop playing. You know, I like you, or whatever. A lot of people do that. Just so when they walk away, you're not still sour. It's like they want to say something to make you sour, then they calm it down, they throw some sugar on it, and walk away. Somebody is tired of that. They're starting to feel harassed by somebody souring them up just to throw some sugar on them. It's like,
Footsteps follow.
it's fun every now and then. Those type of people that sour you up and then throw sugar on. But you can only handle them in doses. That's how you know where you stand with somebody. If they're more like a brother or a sister to you,
Terror.
it's because you can only handle them in doses. You love them, but I can stay over there most of the time. Tom and Jerry's. Anyways, I'm ending this reading right now. Actually, no more allowing people or enabling people to push devilish visions or goals, because it can be detrimental to us all.
What are the lights?
Good night. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you.